Okay. Derek says he's having lobster for dinner. What kind of lobster? You actually having a whole lobster you can crack open, eat it with butter, garlic sauce, or you can have like lobster as a component in another dish. Having a lobster roll. How are you gonna have your lobster? And where are you eating the lobster? Excuse me. All right, guys, if you want to ask me a question, please tag me in the chat. Tub says Canadian lobster is on the cheaper side. Is it really? Like, honestly, the one reason most people don't eat lobster in the United States is the price. The price is just, it's too expensive. Lobster is very, very expensive here. So you try to eat it anywhere, you're paying a ton of money. You're eating the lobster at home. Wow. A homemade lobster is like rare, right? Most people in the United States, you're going out to a restaurant to get a lobster. You're not making one at home. The Skill Scholar asked, will we ever get a fish tank? Maybe we would. You know, here's the thing. Fish are great. Fish are very relaxing pets to have. Because a fish tank, essentially all you're doing, you're setting it up, you're feeding, and periodically you're draining and cleaning, right? There's not that much to it. But it could create a very relaxing atmosphere for you. A nice ambient noise of water running, seeing the fish move around and look cool and everything. That's very nice. However, unlike other pets, you can't play with your fish, right? Like with Jasper, he comes over, we play with him with toys, he runs around the house, we give him treats, he wants to snuggle, he wants his pets. He's a very personable, loving creature to have as a life companion, you understand? While a fish is a fish. It's just going to sit in the thing, swim back and forth, and eat food. And that's literally what it does. Like, that's it, right? I mean, you could spruce up a fish tank a bit. For example, if I were to get a fish tank, I would like to get one of those fish tanks that you get those little cleaner shrimp guys. Those things are cool. It's a shrimp that actually cleans the tank to help with the ecosystem, so you don't have to worry as much about cleaning the tank because those shrimp do the job for you, right? I really like that about it. So I would like to have maybe fish with cleaner shrimp and other things, so that way it's a different ecosystem, more interesting to watch them do their jobs every day rather than it just be a couple fish swimming around. So something like that. Yeah, something like that would be pretty cool, I feel. But I don't know. One day, would I like it? Yes. I think I would enjoy a fish tank at some point in my life. What I have to do is research. If you remember, many years ago, we used to have someone who came on these streams who was actually an aquarium guy, like a fish guy. And he hasn't been around in a while, but he used to come on and give us advice. And he had told me many years ago on a stream, he says, if you're ever interested in doing it, it's going to cost a lot of money, right? Like, you can set up an aquarium that costs like $800 to $1,000. But if you buy the right components and you set it up right at first, it could be a very easy aquarium to maintain as long as you're doing it properly. His name was Coral Guy, by the way, Coral Guy. As long as you do it properly up front, and you're going to pay a lot of money up front, but the upfront investment is worth it because then you have a nice tank and it doesn't take a lot of work to maintain. So that's probably what I would want to do. I would want to spend the money up front to get the better stuff. And that way it's not insane amounts of money constantly draining and cleaning and all of that. Instead, it's more simple to do, right?